Day 21. Pretty nice day for us, particularly on the US dollar Swiss franc. What a move. It's almost a full 1% up. And suddenly the take profit level doesn't look as far as it did. Good. New Zealand dollar, US dollar. This one was pretty decent for us as well. Could have been better though. Price did find a low down there, but it's crept back up since. Any new signals out there? Let's find out. Pound US dollar, so close to getting out of that overbought. 96.24 has come down from 98.01 on Friday. Not quite there yet though. Aussie dollar CAD, that goes into the oversold region. 3.49 on the stochastic. What a day on the Swiss franc, Japanese yen. Even if you were short here, to be fair, you'd be in the money now if you'd held out for it. Right there with the sell trade, you'd be almost a 1% up now. Things have really turned on the Swiss franc. Another Swiss franc pair, the euro Swiss franc. Huge day gains for the euro against it. Enough to just about push it overboard. 96.38, what a run. Euro pound still overbought. It has been a long time now. What was that, 23rd of December, so before Christmas it's been oversold. Not a good look for the stochastic again. And we do actually get a sell signal on the pound yen. The last stochastic reading on Friday was 95.3, currently down at 89.47. We'll come back to this one for a channel. Alright, nothing else to it. Let's put up the channel for the Great British Pound at Japanese yen. And now let's go back a year. 11th of January 2021, that's the nearest we can get. That was a Monday as well. So nothing for a long time here, but we're going to zoom in to the end of May 2021. Wow, look at that. Only by a handful of pips. That was a crazy run up. Can't remember what happened then. But a lot of buying of the Great British Pound there, all selling in the Japanese yen. But it does treat it as a resistance level. Our channel gets inside here. Back at it comes. So we'll be getting in here at least 1-to-1 risk reward. Let's keep scrolling forward. See if we get anything from this region. First off, it pushes straight through, price does. So nothing for us there. Back down it comes, stays within the channel. Actually, there is a, just here. We see that close. Might have to zoom in a little bit on that even more. Again, a very narrow close inside from where it came down. Bounce down out of there. So treating it as a resistance level, once again, we can take a 2-to-1 risk reward ratio on this trade. There we go. High to low, that'll be 140 pips against an average true range of 116. So a bit wider for us. And so, of course, our risk is there on screen for you to have a look at. And it's 0.11 standard loss. That is our volume. And we are selling off stochastic coming out of the overbought region. Gotta be a reversal. Here we go. Let's get rid of that channel and let's punch in a stop loss and take profit. Bring that up now. We can just double click on there. Call that 1400 and a hefty 2800 points for the 2-to-1 risk. Well, it certainly seems possible though. This down here is a support level where the take profit is. And also the stop loss is just above this high as well from a few days ago. So might have a chance on this one, but I still think it will take a little bit for us to get there, if we do. First step of us getting to that take profit is waiting. So we'll wait a day and come back tomorrow. Deuces up for day 22. On our US dollar Swiss franc trade, we have lost about half of the gains that we made yesterday, but that was quite a lot of gains, so still no worries. We are in profit, £23 thereabouts, and nothing to do. We might see the stochastic get to the overbought territory, meaning we'd have to close it if it did. If we see another one of these candles like this one or the latter one, certainly makes potential. Meanwhile, Kiwi US dollar, that is back to our entry price. We did have a bit of gains, but no such luck today. About £1 down after you take the swap into account. So back to square one. Finally, pound yen. This one didn't go well for us. Opened a little bit lower, but then green all day. Pulled ever so slightly off the high, but not enough to make us feel any sort of safety. This candle had enough of a pullback that it looked like maybe it could keep on going. But another day like this and it will be the stop loss. Wouldn't want to see that. But nothing we can do. Let's check those charts, see if there are any other signals for us. Pound climbs against the dollar a little bit more, still overbought. Almost overbought on the US dollar CAD. A big red day. It did get close to there before though and backed away. Could see another move like that. Euro New Zealand dollar, price ranging, but it is enough to make it just about overbought. Pound Aussie still overbought. And same for the pound Swissy, exactly 100 on both readings, K line and D line. Pound New Zealand dollar as well, 99.36. A lot of green candles here, barely a red one in sight. What a run. On the New Zealand dollar Canadian dollar pair, good thing that we got cut out of this buy trade where we started up there. That'll be going far worse for us. As you see, we got knocked out of that area there. It's gone at least twice as far down. but a bit unfortunate that maybe we should be looking at a bit of a wider stop loss, 1.5 times ATR. That likely would have seen us through on this sell trade originally all the way down now. Something to ponder on as we go. No extra stocky signals for us though, but we're happy with our 3 trades. The pound yen is going to start going our way any minute now, I'm sure of it. So it's just a bit of a consolidation day before the drop. We are going to take the elevator down and hit that take profit. It's coming, and we'll be back tomorrow. Day 23, starting off with the US dollar Swiss franc. What a drop. We saw half of our gains disappear yesterday, probably around about twice that today. Yesterday 37, 38 pips. Today, yeah, up at 100, more than double. Not looking good. Hasn't got to the stop loss. It is pretty wide. New Zealand dollar, US dollar. This one looks like it's going to go tomorrow. What a run for the NZD. Just been ranging mostly since we got in, but here comes the push. It is technically not above these highs back here. It doesn't look like it's above there. So maybe we can cling on, but I think when we come back tomorrow, we'll have seen this one disappear. And the Great British Pound, Japanese yen, £40 down. And it did get close to our stop loss today. Look at that run up. Must be only a couple pips away. Yeah, incredibly close. Hopefully that's a sign of good fortunes to come. See those charts? Wowza, Great British Pound continuing to push against the US dollar. Hopefully we haven't taken this stochastic all the way back here as an overbought signal. Even when it came out of the territory there, those are really bad signals. Big run here over the last month or so, almost 4% up. US dollar, Canadian dollar, skirting around the oversold territory. Did suffer a drop today. It is a potential move for us. The Australian dollar, Canadian dollar, not in either of those currencies. The stochastic oscillator today, 10.44. Big push from the Aussie dollar, getting it nicely out of the oversold. Let's finish off the charts and then we'll be back here. Aussie Swiss franc goes overbought. Great British Pound, Australian dollar. It is coming out of the overbought territory on this one. Not going to jump in on it though. Already got the 1% trade on the pound yen already. So we'll avoid the risk for that one. That goes for the pound Swiss franc as well. That is a shame. This is a potentially nice looking signal. I can see just from there that we would get in off that. You've got a reversal happening here as a resistance level. And it has been a long run up. At this point, we're not going to be able to take that signal, but we've got to manage the risk here. Don't want to be selling off the pound too much. Same for the pound New Zealand dollar as well. That is just getting out of there, 93.77 on the stochastic. Again, it looks like we would be in if it weren't for the risk management. Stay away. Okay, we'll keep it with just the Australian dollar, Canadian dollar. 1% risk if we do get in. And let's set up that channel. And remember, we're looking for it to be treated as a support level, price on a move down, and then bouncing out of the channel without crashing on through. So let's go back a year in time. 1 year back, January 12th, 2021. And it looks like it's going to be close. There's a couple of times it comes near, but you can see for the longest time, absolutely nothing here. But let's zoom into August 2021. And we're not getting a close inside the channel. Price did get in there, but that was a close there just above, and the close the next day. Up there it is, very near, but not inside the channel for us. Got to use the technically correct system, but here we do see one, and this is equally a technically correct system, but just going the other way. Bounces down a big amount for one day there, nearing up to 2/3%, and then immediately back out it comes. Hopefully we can get something like that. Wouldn't mind a move there. Have we got a second one? It doesn't look like it. Here it cracks on through. Again, very close because it comes down and then bounces back out to a high, but not a close before it carries on down, bouncing back again and smashing on through that level. So we can take a trade here, and it's a trade of a 1-to-1 risk-reward ratio. Pretty wide channel, a bit of a volatile day, but not as much as that one a few days back. Call it 82 pips there. And as we're not in either of these currencies, we can give it the full 1% risk. So our risk, it is on screen now, 1%, that's £94.64. We can get in with a buy trade here, no problem. Our 1-to-1 risk reward ratio set up there. You can see a big push reversal today, and hopefully that continues. Did find a low, and so our stop loss is beneath that low. And the take profit not too far away. Could see it going a couple days upwards and getting this, to be fair. Not a bad position to be in. And that makes 4 trades for us. 3 of them not going so good. I think we'll see the New Zealand dollar, US dollar, plus the Great British Pound, Japanese yen pair go tomorrow. I think the US dollar, Swiss franc will hang in there, but if it's any kind of day like today, then yeah, it's going to be gone and it's going to be another loss. But let's come back tomorrow and see if the stochastic wants to brighten up our day then. Day 24. Bad news on the trading front. New Zealand dollar, US dollar, it did go on to knock the stop loss. We expected it to. but it would have been nice if it hadn't. A bit of a reversal from the high as well, so it could be coming back down. But either way, we are gone. Our other 3 trades still open. Look at how close the US dollar Swiss franc came today to the stop loss. Wow, the dollar has been unpopular the last couple of days. What a fall from grace. And thank goodness for the reversal. Maybe that continues. Maybe we see some major volatile indecisions. We can only hope. £35 down. Pound yen, that was good. We thought this one was going to go into the stop loss. It got very close, but now it's back at our entry price. Still in the range, so not a proper breakout yet, but we will wait and see. And finally, the trade we got into yesterday, the Australian dollar, Canadian dollar. Not really much movement. It had gone up to a new high, which is nice, but back down and also hovering around our entry price. So nothing much extra from that. Let's check those charts, see if there's any signals. Euro US dollar just about goes overbought. US dollar CAD, we do see a green day, but it's not enough to get out of the oversold area. Shame, because it's a nice looking reversal candle. Really been coming back up from that low. Be interesting to see what happens there. Euro Great British Pound, that is now coming out of the oversold territory. We cannot get in on it though, because we're already jacked up with the risk on the Great British Pound and Japanese yen. When we zoom out, I think we see there wouldn't have been a channel here. I mean, this is up at the high, so none of these would have counted. And this is going back a year to around about there. So we can't take it, and even if we could, wouldn't be a signal. Nothing extra for us tonight. That is cool. Still got those 3 trades going. Still hoping. US dollar Swiss franc, let this be the reversal, the biggest reversal we've seen, the take profit. You know, it's way off there. Let's get there. That'd be nice. 3%. Seems a bit of a distance. We'll back tomorrow. Hopefully it's getting near there. Day 25, the last one of the week. Bit of a comeback on the US dollar Swiss franc. Not into profit yet, but we've moved away from the stop loss. Been in this a while now, 11 days, and still going to be a good while more, I'd imagine. Pound yen, that made quite a nice move to our favour, but has since come back from the edge. Preferred it when it was down there, but nothing we can do about that. Still in a bit of money, around about £11. But it was bad news Friday for the Australian dollar, Canadian dollar. Sharp fall on the Aussie dollar, came close to the stop loss. Not there though, still hoping for that reversal, but it seems a bit optimistic. We are £60 down, thereabouts 3/4 of the way to the stop loss. So do us a favour over the weekend and stock up on the Australian dollars. Get some strength into it for us. Could really do with a win. Not been a good week. Let's see if there's any extra entries. Red day on the pound US dollar, but still overbought. US dollar CAD, the stochastic is coming out of the oversold region. Already in a Canadian dollar trade and a US dollar trade, so not going to look any further at this one, but it is there if that's what you're about. As a rough look at the channel like that, it does look like there would be 2 trades in there as a support level. Certainly one in this region, and I think there'd be another one in there somewhere. No excess excitement for the weekend though. We will see it out with the 3 trades that we've got. Hopefully a new week brings a new side to the strategy, a winning side. Only one winning trade so far in the strategy after 5 weeks. Not looking good for the stochastic support and resistance. £461, 48 pence down from where we started. If it's going to get better overall, it's got to start getting better soon. But you really do have the feeling that it is going to run away for us and there's going to be more losses in the very near future. Before we leave for the weekend, let's just check out our trades in the journal. Let's get to the latest. We are 12 trades in now after 25 days. The losses, they are mounting up. And the trades that we do have open, they're losing as well for the most part. Only the pound yen, it's looking like there might be a bit of a gain, but really not good. You can see the 2 new trades we entered this week are still going. And we did hit a loss on the New Zealand dollar, US dollar. That was £50 near enough. After 10 days in the trade, we were hoping it was going to start pushing on, but no such luck. Found its way to the stop loss. And as I said, I think there is a lot more pain to come where this strategy is concerned. We will be back on Monday looking for a ray of sunshine. Anything that we can cling on hope to. We'll be back.